not the type of person to be out here talking about people's business. Psh, now you know I'm lying. We're gonna be here to talk about people's business. This is what this channel is all about. We need to find out how all these three Hollywood couples went from bliss to miss and how they ended up with this hot ass mess. But before I get into all this tea and this gossip, go ahead and like, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you can get the tea as soon as I post it. Recently, we found out that Dr. Dre decided to divorce his wife of 24 years and mother of his kid. Poor baby wasn't even expecting it. She probably found on social media like the rest of us when we found out that he was divorcing her. In response, she decided to file a lawsuit claiming that she wants $2 million a month in temporary spousal support. Instead, I know Dre's looking at her like, girl, you tried. You out here asking for $2 million of my money that I work for? Bye. Because she decided to go ahead and break down the reason why she wanted $2 million a month. She asked for $10,000 a month for laundry and cleaning, $135K a month for clothes, $60K for education. She even asked for $900,000 for her entertainment. She even went ahead and put some charitable contributions. Charity is charity. You chose to pay that money. And we're all looking at her like, what is wrong with you? She shouldn't have stopped there. If I was her, I would ask for $10,000 more a month so that way I can go ahead and pay for every strand of hair that I have to wash when I go into the shower every day. I bet Dre's over here regretting his decision after he done treated Michelle the way he treated her. Allegedly, based on the movie, he didn't treat her well. He wanted to go ahead and treat her bad, then did what all these Hollywood men do, go ahead and find somebody completely different, exotic, right? You got your bionic Barbie, right? Well, Dre is not taking any of this lying down. He recently came out with his own rebuttal saying that his wife, Nicole, was decimating their bank account in the sense that she was going ahead and stifling some of the money and keeping it all to herself, probably in response to the fact that she feels like he was going to play her and take all the assets they worked for 24 years and keep it for himself. She even went on to ask for an additional $5 million in legal fees to help pay for all these legal stuff that she's going to be doing to try and stifle some of the money that he worked for. In response, Dre said, no, we have a prenup in play. And in her own statement, she's stating that they did not have a prenup that she's going to abide by because she's alleging that she was coerced into signing that prenup and that she didn't mean it and that he had lied to her and told her that he had ripped it up 3 years into the marriage, saying that he felt guilty for even asking her for one. Lies, girl. Michelle is probably somewhere singing for joy talking about, I don't have to deal with this shit no more. Bye. Next, we got Childish Ray J and Prinky. The loving couple recently filed their second divorce after having 4 years of happiness, and Ray J going on Instagram after her princess filing divorce the first time saying, happy birthday, my love. I'm so happy and blessed to spend today with you and our family. God is the greatest. Everybody please wish my wife a happy birthday. So how did we get to divorce, right? Y'all remember Tia Marie, a singer from Love and Hip Hop? Her and Ray J used to date for a number of years on and off. And according to what we found out on the show, before Princess and Ray J had made it official, Ray was cheating on Tierra Marie with Princess. I don't know why Princess thought that she would do her any differently than he treated Tierra, because they dogged her out, called her fat, called her ugly, trying to embarrass her by alleging that she was giving some lettuce for free to Berg and stuff like that. I mean, Princess went so far as to talk about some of the products that she left at Ray's house, Monistat, Vagisil, and try to make it seem like she was just this disgusting human being. But we saw how quickly Ray J and Princess's relationship started breaking down, even to the point where Ray J's mom was asking for a prenup before the actual wedding. That way she can protect her son from any potential issues that Princess might cause, because Ray J did say that her entire family are Team Tierra. So now we get from bliss to divorce between these two. On an episode in Love and Hip Hop, I reviewed it in one of my reviews. Princess let us know that Ray J had abandoned her and baby Melody in Vegas to end up going supposedly to go to work, but he ended up at a party and all the information was posted up on Instagram and she felt disrespected. She immediately filed for divorce shortly after because she didn't feel like the relationship was going to work. They were on the split. She was on Instagram making posts about how her life has been great and how since he's been out of it. Then they did a show on the channel Zeus called The Conversation to try and get their lives back together. And it seemed like it worked out. They were back at bliss again. But then what happened? Petty Ray J decided to go ahead and file for divorce a mere months after Princess had requested to dismiss her petition for divorce. He wanted to do it before she did, so he decided to amend things so he don't look like a fool. And she's like, how dare you? Because y'all remember that she went to jail for him after an alleged attack or domestic dispute between both of them when they had just got back together. So she stood up there like, you know what? I'm going to be out here living my best life. She's saying God is good. She's online, ignoring all the negativity, trying to take care of her son and her daughter without having to deal with this childish man. Ray J must have thought about it and said, you know what, I'm gonna have to pay for child support. So he went, did an interview saying that he would rather them go to counseling because he feels like his divorce was a mistake. What is wrong with this dude? I mean, he had already gone to the Wendy show to tell his side of the story about the Vegas situation, trying to look like a damn victim, even though he acts like a dang child. Bye, Ray. We don't have time. Last, we have Cardi B and Offset, who tied the knot in 2017, right when Cardi B's stardom was just beginning for the first time. He had proposed to her in one of her shows. She wasn't expecting it. It wasn't planned. And she said yes. Shortly after, we found out that she was pregnant right around the same time that he was accused of cheating on the beautiful woman. She had done her song, several rap music with several people like Bruno Mars. She's now an up and coming star, but she was having little, arguments with Nicki Minaj. She was actually getting herself up there when all these accusations was going on. She got a lot of backlash for choosing to stay with Offset, even though they said that he had been cheating early on in the relationship. She did interviews, she did podcasts, she went on Instagram, went on rants saying that she is choosing to stay and try to work on her family with this severely unattractive man. She chose to stay for the last 3 or 4 years trying to see what she can do, make the best of a bad situation. But hell, I guess it didn't work because recently she filed for divorce, claiming that she's just ready to be single and live her life. A lot of people are criticizing her, saying that people who marry strippers or do songs like WAP, the recent song she just did with Megan Thee Stallion, that there is no way a man can respect and stay with that type of individual. And that is complete BS, because she chose to do what she felt was necessary to keep her family together. And she tried her best, but hey, some people don't want to be kept. They want to go ahead and act stupid even when they have a good woman at home backing them up, because Offset's career went higher when he decided to be with Cardi B, but that was his loss and his stupid ass behavior. TMZ and other article sources have recently come out saying that Offset has decided to create a whole new nation, a whole new tribe, because he's out there impregnating another woman. And even Cardi B took to Instagram and also took to her Twitter pages to try and clarify that this man did not have a baby by another woman. She is not leaving him because of some recent cheating rumor. She just feels like their relationship is not going to work. But we all know it's because he cheated on her and she don't want to be with him, and she knows that she's smarter than that. Now, that's the case, and I'm not blaming her for leaving this man because I don't think he deserves her at all. Now, go ahead and check out my next book that's coming out end of this month called Sage by A.S. Blaine. It is the second book to Just Add Pepper A.S. Blaine. For those of you who have not read it, is on Amazon. Go ahead and check it out. You will not be disappointed. Thank you. Bye.